Well, we talked about how important it was to have an architect. Some people say to us, "Oh, you just need a draftsman," or "We just worked with our builder." But this space is so important. It's our home, and we've finally found it a few years ago. And I don't want it to be okay. And this is what we've talked about before, haven't we? I don't want it to be, yeah, it's nice. I want it to be really beautiful. And I don't mean that we need to spend as much money as possible on it and have the, of course we want to do it properly, but it's just about it being really mindfully designed and really beautiful.
To have Rob's input was invaluable, because there were completely different things that I'd never thought of that I think make a lot of sense.
Yeah, and it's actually really exciting because something becomes more realistic. So organised. You know where you stand, there's structure, there's steps, and it's quite a new experience for us to have that organisation where people are ringing us when they say they're going to, and everything they say they do is that actually happens, and it's all set out so we know what's going to happen next, and that's really quite comforting. It's quite overwhelming having a big renovation like this, so it's good to know what's going on.
No, it's reassuring that in this case Rob was able to almost deliver things in bite-sized chunks rather than being completely overwhelmed with the whole renovation. So yeah, having that structure and knowing the next steps for us as well was very beneficial.
It's been really pleasant and really even enjoyable and exciting, but very organised. I really appreciate that.
So I'm looking forward to progressing from where Rob left us with the sketches to then the drawings, and then potentially the sort of the 3D drawings as well. Because in my mind we just need to be able to get as much detail down on the drawings as possible before we engage the builder, because it isn't a big space. We need to make sure that everything is right, and when we bring in the builders and the building team, we want to have everything set and everything in its right place first of all.
Yeah, because we've had conversations with builders before and it gets a bit wishy-washy, and this is what I've learned with this process, is actually we need to be very definite and everything needs to be very well thought out and down further in the process. Otherwise there's a lot of grey areas, and I think that's really quite scary when it comes to actually reaching the renovation, because
and
I don't want them leading it.
Having a builder leading the design decisions is completely the wrong way.
I prefer not for this.